Hi Scorpio, this is your January monthly tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do the love from the past, aka the X spread at the end. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of January. We have Death, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Tower, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Well, Scorpio, you better hold on to something. Because I think this person is coming in and, you will very quickly learn from this person that they want to get serious with you as quickly as possible. You will learn it because they'll tell you. Okay, so let's talk about this. Death, the first card I came out, that is your major arcana card, Scorpio. That's you, right? And that's the card we start with. It's always a good sign to have your own card, especially your own major arcana card in your own reading, and especially if it is the first card I came out. So yeah, just so you know, it's good. What else is good is this King of Swords coming towards you with a serious offer. You see how we have the Ace of Swords right next to Death, then we have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces. Not 1, but 2. The King of Swords is holding up a sword, as you can see, and that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords is a very determined energy, so this person is not going to be wasting any time. They're not going to be fooling or playing around or beating around the bush, and on the second or maybe third date, they will tell you straight up that they want to seal the deal with you, they want to get serious with you. Hence the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if they're going to propose to you in the second half of January, but this is what they want. They want to get serious with you. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to start a family, ready to move towards a commitment, right? And yeah, the Ace of Swords is them telling you that. The Ace of Swords is somebody who is not wasting time. They will tell you straight up. The Ace of Swords is also a card of clarity, so you will be crystal clear about this person's intentions, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a brand new beginning. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Tower. In this case, I believe the Tower is something that's going to shock you, something that's gonna overwhelm you even, because I see you needing to take a little bit of time to think about it, and we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, the Tower is a very shocking turn of events. Again, I think it's because this person will want to express how serious they are about you very early in this situation, right? Like I said, second or third date. Okay, and yeah, the rest of the spread, this is you kind of recovering from that shock. This is you needing to take some time to wrap your head around this. The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you at the crossroads, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, the first card in the potential outcome, could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but the Wheel of Fortune is a card of us starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. Right, so the Four of Swords in the middle of the potential outcome, this is you literally taking a break, taking time, taking a time off to wrap your head around this, to understand what just happened, to just kind of, I don't know, get back into your senses. And the Seven of Pentacles right next to the deck, I think this is this King of Swords waiting for your answer, waiting for you to understand whether you want this or not. I'm going to do an extended for you, Scorpio. In the extended, we'll look at what to expect between you and this person if you decide to give them a chance, if you decide to move forward with them. I'll do a couple of spreads, maybe 3 spreads, right? We'll definitely look at what happens next if you two of you decide to move forward, if you decide to move forward with them, and then I'll get you an advice, all right? So I'm not going to spend any more time on this because I think we already talked about everything here. Really happy for you either way, Scorpio, because, you know, people like that don't come towards that often. Somebody who is not going to say, oh, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. No, this person knows exactly what they want. They want you. They want to get serious with you as soon as possible. All right? Cool. So yeah, if you do want to watch the extended, the link is in the description box down below. Alright? Cool. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, but most likely you're dealing with your person and their zodiac sign is, whatever their zodiac sign is. So it's going to be short and sweet and awesome at the same time. I did not even have to clarify anything. First of all, Death on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, and I don't know if you watched the new Love spread. Prior to that, you had your major arcana card in there as well. It's always a good sign to have your major arcana card in your own reading. Very symbolic because we have the Ace of Pentacles and then we have the Four of Pentacles right next to it. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift, or it could be a job offer for you or your person, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other. Whatever that is, it will be very gladly accepted. You see how in the Four of Pentacles, that person sitting down is holding on to a pentacle? That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. So symbolic. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's offered. With the Four of Pentacles, it's accepted. Okay? The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. So I think whoever is on the receiving end, hopefully you, right, you're going to be extremely happy. You'll feel joyful. You'll feel like you're on top of the world. For some of you, the Ace of Pentacles could be a proposal, right? This ace often comes through it as a proposal. If it's not a proposal, like I said, it's some kind of a gift, major gift with that Ace of Pentacles. It could be money for some of you. Perhaps they made a lot of money recently and they want to share the money with you. But either way, like I said, you're going to be really happy. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio. In the second half of January, keep in mind it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands and Judgment. We have Strength, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have Death and the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You are in your own reading again, and this time you're in it twice. The Death card right next to the deck is your major arcana card. Every single spread we had so far had you in it. It's always a good sign. This is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. The Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that's also you. So you're here twice, right? And the person you're dealing with is the King of Wands. The Strength right next to the King of Wands is a Leo card. But Strength could also be a card of courage, having courage to come back to you, beg for forgiveness. So yeah, the King of Wands could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're clarified by the Page of Wands and Judgment. So you'll be hearing from them with that Page of Wands. It's a message. It could also be an apology coming from a fire sign, right? Judgment, this is what they want. This is a card of a resurrection. It's a card of somebody coming back from the past. And again, with Strength card, it could be a Leo or them having to have courage to step forward. The Ace of Cups is, to be fair to this King of Wands, is genuine, authentic love. Perhaps this time apart made them realize just how much you mean to them, just how much they're in love with you. Perhaps all those retrogrades had something to do with it. Mercury retrograde is going to be over any second now, right? We had Mars in retrograde for a while. And perhaps Mercury retrograde is still affecting this person because there is a post-shadow period for a little bit after Mercury goes direct. So anyway, I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here, Scorpio, with the two cards symbolizing you, right? Perhaps it's very symbolic. If they are a Leo, it's more than symbolic. Because you see how we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Then we have, so we basically have a king for them and a queen for you. And then we have a major arcana card for you as well and major arcana card for them. So that could be very symbolic in this situation, especially if they are a Leo. Alright, again, up to you what you want to do. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading. For the second half of January. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing the rest of January.